So I'm going to tell you what the solution is. And that's stretch bands. These are stretch bands. You can get these at Walmart. I have a green color. I believe I'm colorblind, so I think it's green. You can all sit down now. Thank you. But I've been doing the stretch band program for 25 years. You won't find me in the gym. You won't find me lifting heavy weights. Those days are gone. Flexibility, when we get to our age, is what you need to have. So let me just quickly show you my program that I do. It takes 6 minutes. You could do this in your house, wherever you like. When I travel, I throw the stretch bands in the suitcase, and it really is helpful to me. Stretching is the whole thing with flexibility. Strength will come with that stretching, but I'm not going to have superior Arnold type muscles. That's not what I'm out and about. So let's take a look at the stretching. But before I even do the stretching, I was remiss in not mentioning Scott Manns, wherever he is. He's back there for helping me to design this presentation. Cyril Capano is hiding here someplace. And he's my next door neighbor across the pond, and he and I have been friends for a while, but he recruited me to join the men's club, and I'm glad he did. We've had some wonderful speakers here and wonderful activities, what we do with the money. And Gary Kaukkonen, Gary is right here. He's going to acknowledge, but what I'm going to acknowledge about him, he is 80 years old. He plays basketball with me, and he is superior, and he has been developing a three-point shot. And I have to tell you that we have a very terrific established group of players down in Ruskin. Nothing here yet, and I'll talk about that. But in Ruskin, we have about 45, 50 players age 50 to 80. One of our oldest is right here. And in the state, the competition's not that great. It's a big state. So we went all the way down to Fort Myers, and the team we were playing said, "I'm sorry, Bob, we're going to have to cancel out." And I said, "What's the problem?" He said, "Well, we're short 2 players." I said, "Can I loan you 2 players?" And I loaned him Gary at 80 and another guy at 80 to play against my 75-year-old team, which I'm a member of. And darn if they didn't bring us to overtime in the first game. This guy here is a terrific man and a terrific player. I'm acknowledging that right now. So let me just demonstrate. There are different colors on these bands. Yellow is pretty easy, blue is pretty easy. This is green, black's the hardest. I like green, but it doesn't really matter, because what does matter is where do you adjust your foot on this one here. So if this is too hard, move your foot that way. So really, I've never injured myself in 25 years with stretch bands. And you can do this at home in about 6 minutes every day or 5 days a week. And I think you'll find your aging process will slow down. Some people can reverse it, and I think that's terrific. So here's a quick demonstration. Shoulders. I'll do this 10 to 30 times, but slower. I'm demonstrating because I have a limited time here. So each side, you're working your shoulders. Switch to the other side. Next thing is called the lawnmower exercise, and you'll see why. I've got my foot here. Now, that's too easy. I'm going to move my foot a little bit this way. I'm going to put my hand on my knee, and I'm going to pull. And I'm going to do that 10 to 30 times. I suggest 10. Do it the other side also. Next thing, we're working all our muscles. There are over 250 muscles in your body. And we find out about those muscles when we're sitting in the front seat of our car, and there's something in the back, and we go, we know that we're not working those muscles. So this helps us with that whole process. So the lawnmower exercise, then I step in the center here, and I bend over, and I'm working my back and chest muscles. Then I switch, and I do deep knee bends. How far do you go with deep knee bend? Your knee should not go past your vision of your front toe. So I'm going down. I do that 10 to 30 times. And I've worked that. Then I come back up here. I center myself. Biceps. I'll do that 10 to 30 times. Love handles. Obliques. I'll do that 10 to 30 times. I will take this band, I'll hold it like that. I'll keep 6 inches between. I'm going to pull up with this arm and pull down with this arm. And what will that do? My wrist, my forearm, my tricep, and my bicep, all at once. So, like this. I'll do that 10 to 30 times. I'll switch hands 10 to 30 times. Then, I am pretty much done with that part. Now I go to a wall and I push. One foot is 3 feet behind the other, push against the wall, hold that for 20 seconds. What does that do? Calf muscles, hamstrings. Switch feet, calf muscles, hamstrings. The last part of that program, as I said, 6 to 8 minutes, depending how slow you go, is I'm up my toes a little bit because I want to work my calf muscles and this whole ankle area, because that is something that gets injured pretty easily. So that is a program.